Welcome, guys and girls. Lisa and I are here today to show you a little bit of a short routine for chair yoga. So today we will remain seated the whole time. In our next video, we'll do some standing movements. For now, all you need is a chair, preferably a comfortable one with some cushioning. And we are using these bands, but you really just need anything you can hold on to. It could be a long scarf or a tie or even a towel that's pretty lightweight. So anything you can hold on to that's going to give you some resistance. So we'll put that down for now and start off as we usually do by sitting back in our chair comfortably, relaxing our shoulders, relaxing our feet, and if you'd like to close your eyes, you're more than welcome to close your eyes, and that helps to bring our focus inside of our body, away from all the other things going on outside of us. For this moment or two, just think about what's going on with your body, with your mind. Notice any tightness, notice any discomfort, notice any areas that feel good. And then direct your attention to your breathing. As you breathe in, allowing that breath to come in through your nose. As you breathe out, allow the breath to slowly flow back out through your nose. Inhaling slowly. And exhaling a little bit slower. So really trying to prolong that out breath. I'd like to empty our lungs before taking a new breath in. Slowly breathing in. Very slowly breathing out. You can begin to open your eyes or keep them closed if you like once you get a feel for what we're doing. We'll be starting to sit up a little bit taller in our chair, engaging your core muscles a bit and relaxing your shoulders down. With your arms, we'll extend them up overhead as you breathe in. And then exhale, hands down towards your heart as you breathe out. Now, Lisa and I both have long arms, so I'm going to scoot back a little bit so we don't knock each other. Inhale overhead, finding length in your body. And exhale, find that release. You move at a pace that's right for you. It could be quicker, it could be slower. Exhaling slowly. And now inhaling, one big breath in. Exhale as you're here, allowing your shoulders to drop away from your ears and finding that space in the upper body. Now taking your left hand to the chair, we'll inhale and reach over towards our right side. So we're your mirrors today. I think we're on the right side. It doesn't matter which direction. Inhale, slowly switch sides. Exhale as you reach all the way through your arm, through your fingertips. Again, slowly switching sides. Find this exercise, this stretch nice. I invite you to stay here a little longer, even pause the video, or do a few more if you like. Now inhaling, all 10 fingers reach up to the sky. Exhale, take your hands down towards your heart, release your breath, and slowly tip forward so that your chin is tucked in a little towards your chest and you're resting your arms around your legs. As you inhale, reach upward, finding that length again through the upper body. As you exhale, release your breath, gentle tip forward wherever it feels good for you. If you're ready to take some deeper stretches, you can sit forward more in your chair for our next couple cycles of breaths. Inhaling upward, exhaling, release down, maybe leaning a bit further. If it feels good, you can just drape your arms down or go towards the floor. One more slow breath in. And exhale, hands to your heart, release your breath. Allow your shoulders to relax. Let's take a little turn over to the side. And if it feels okay for you, extend your top arm and your bottom arm. So Lisa's gonna stay with prayer hands. Now you come back there, yeah. So that's one option, and I'm doing another option. Slowly bring your hands back to your heart center. Inhale up, and then exhale, tip to the other side. Either bring your elbow to the inside of your leg or a little further. Maybe opening up, maybe staying with those prayer hands. And slowly make your way back to center. Inhaling to sit up. Overhead are the arms, and then exhale, look over to your right side. Hand to your leg, and the other hand towards the chair. So this is one option, staying anchored. If you'd like a deeper stretch, I'm going to show that as I reach around the back of the chair. And our goal is to find that really nice posture, and then also find a rotation as we look over our back shoulder. Notice what you're feeling right now as your hips are rooted to the chair. Notice the twist in your back, opening up through those muscles, up through the shoulders. Inhale, extend arms upward as we switch directions. Take your time getting there. Exhale, hand to the inside of one leg, maybe to the outside for more. Hand to the chair as Lisa's doing, or as I'm doing a little bit deeper stretch option, hand to the back of the chair. Again, take notice of your body and how you're feeling. Notice what areas feel the stretch the most. You can stay here a nice long time, or you can move on with us as we reach up once again. Bring your hands to your heart. Extend your right leg out in front of you and take a single leg fold. Lisa's going to keep her hands to her leg. I'm going to take my hands down just because I'm able to do a bigger stretch today. So you go with whatever feels right for you. Inhale upward, once again reaching up. Let's switch legs as we come down, extending that left leg or the other one. Really doesn't matter which one you start with. And then finding that place. Are you resting your hands in your thigh? Are you allowing them to hang down? Slowly come up to seated. Let's join our hands one more time. By now we should be feeling some more length in the upper body. Usually I have feedback, someone saying yes or no. I'll assume it's a yes. And let's come towards the edge of the chair a bit further. Now relax your arms by your side. We're going to take a few shoulder rolls. Rotating one direction and then the other direction. How are we feeling so far, Lisa?
I feel great.
You feel great, good. And we're only like a few minutes in. And then reach your arms in front of you. So we're going to open up the top of the shoulder area, the top of the back. Tuck your chin in a little bit. And if this is too much, you can bring your arms down and support them with your leg. Either option works. Opening up through the shoulder blades. Now inhale, reach your arms behind you. I'm going to take them to the chair for now. Maybe even on the back of the chair. Lisa, can you clasp your hands behind you? Are you able? Yeah, so she's got a nice big shoulder opener, and I'm just taking a different version. So whatever feels right to open up the front of our body. This is about our posture work right now. Inhale, let's scoop our arms to the front. Exhale as you reach the place that feels good, dropping your shoulders down, kind of hollowing out the belly area. Then inhale, hands to the back, clasping them or taking them to the chair. You can even bring your eyes up, open up through the front of the body. Slowly lower down. Give your shoulders a couple more rolls out to reset. Other direction. Let's bring some focus into our wrists. So one at a time or two at a time, just rotating our wrists. Yeah, getting all the kinks out. And then taking our right arm, open it up just like this, like you're receiving something. What would be a nice thing to receive right now? Not the toilet paper. We did that joke already. A nice glass of water, how's that? And then gently bend the hands or your fingers back. If this is too much for your arm, kind of bring it down a little bit lower. Know that you have that option. We're just trying to open up the forearm area. And then one finger at a time, just like we do every Wednesday, a little finger exercise, gently guiding the fingers back, fighting that urge to keep them all bent up one side. And then finger to thumb, forefinger, middle, ring finger, little pinky, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think this arm's good, yeah?
Feels good.
Feels good, all right, good. Let's open up the left hand, same thing. Nice breath in, extend, open up. Just be careful not to lock out, because you might have the tendency to go a little bit further. So keeping the elbow soft. And then one finger at a time when you're ready. Gently guiding it back to open. Finger touches to thumb when you're ready. Starting one direction to the other direction. And release. All right, now our hands are ready to hold on to our scarf, our tie, our towel, our strap if you have a strap at home. So we'll be using these. You can grab anything that works for you. Let's take it under your right foot. So your tie or your strap lines up under the toes. And then gently start to extend your leg, keeping it down for now. Let's keep it on the floor. So your heel's on the floor, flex your foot, toes towards you, and then extend the other direction. Before we lift our leg off the floor, make sure you feel supported. So your hips are rooted to the chair. And you have that nice tall posture as you can engage those core muscles. Let's extend the leg upward, using the strength of your arms. Find a place that's right for you where you're not locking your knee, but slightly soft, and then do a few point and flexes as you are able to with whatever you are using. Let's relax that leg and take the strap into your hand that's the same side of your leg, so your right side, and then open up to the side. Again, check on the person next to you if you're doing this with your spouse, family member, friend, who knows. Open up and then bring through the center. Let's switch hands. Keeping that nice tall posture, nice breath in. You can use your hand to anchor on the chair. Exhale, bring that leg towards the middle of your body. Feel that beautiful stretch through the outside of your hip and your thigh. How's it feel for you?
Feels good.
Good. Come on
Good
back to center. It is a good stretch. I think everybody likes that one. Let's lower down and then switch sides. Taking your left foot into the strap, keeping your right foot solid on the floor. That helps for our foundation. Let's move that ankle joint forward and back, maybe holding a bit, maybe going quicker. That is up to you. And as we're here, continue to focus on your breathing. Breath in through your nose, out through your mouth or your nose. Now slowly bring that leg up off the floor. Make sure your foot is supported. So where mine is right now, it's a little bit dicey. I'm going to move it down a little bit lower. Lift up. Yeah. These ones are not the best to use. Your tie might actually do a lot better for you. Heel, toe, rotating. And now taking that same hand to the strap. Let's inhale and open up, finding what looks like we're moving into a straddle. Holding as long as you'd like, maybe holding for a breath or two, and then coming right back to the middle. Switch that hand over, nice inhale, exhale, cross over. Usually we have a side that's tighter. This is my tight side, so I don't go as far. Yep. So listen to your body. Everything we do here, very important. Check in with your body, see what's best for you. And then lower that strap down. We'll put the feet on the floor, and then come on to upper body stretches. Find your hands a little wider than your shoulders. You again sit back in the chair if you feel you need some more support. So Lisa's going to sit back, a little more back support. I'm going to sit forward. We're going to take a nice breath in, reach up as high as you can go. Exhale, just bring that strap forward, that tie, that towel. Inhale, lift up, and now exhale to the other direction, just opening up through the front of the shoulders, seeing how far you need to go to feel a stretch. You can always bend your elbows if it's too much. Take another breath in, travel forward as you exhale. Just a release so our shoulders don't get too tired. Inhale up, and then exhale over to the back direction, maybe parking it here, maybe coming further a little, opening up a bit deeper. Now inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, take a little tip over to your side. Pausing as long as you'd like. Take a new breath in, and then exhale to the other side. Really important to keep our hips anchored, our feet down, so we have a solid foundation. Let's go one more time in each direction. Invite the breath in, release the breath out. Feel the front of the shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. How are we doing so far? And everyone says great, right? Okay, inhale up and exhale down. Let's just put the strap either on your legs or to the floor.
Everybody's still awake out there, right?
I hope you're still awake. We haven't done relaxation. We won't do that right now. Rotate. And then the other side. And if you feel like your wrists have gotten any stiffness, give a nice rotation. Right here. Again, check in with your body. Now sitting either on the edge of the chair, the middle, or the back. Let's take our right leg and cross it over the left leg. We're going to continue to work through the hips. Extending further if you'd like more of a stretch, or bring that leg up on your thigh. Now you probably know a stopping point because your body will start speaking to you, most likely your hip. You can gently guide the knee open if it feels good, and maybe you just stay right here. Take a few breaths in or out. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, we'll extend our arms overhead. And then exhale, come forward like your fingers are reaching right towards us. And then rest your arms along your leg when you feel the time is right, or allow them to come down towards the floor. Kind of settle in, release your shoulders, maybe switch positions. Continue to breathe. A lot of times when we're concentrating on an area really hard, we forget our breath. So nice breath in, exhale out, releasing the hip tension. Take your time. Inhale as you come back to seated. Let's cross over the other side, either crossing at the ankle if that's enough of a stretch for you, or bringing your foot up, your ankle towards your thigh, kind of settling in, maybe opening the knee. Feel free to stay right here if this feels like enough. Otherwise, we can take a little bit extra movement. Inhaling, reaching upward. Exhaling, pulling forward, finding that length in your spine, right from the top of your head to your hip, and then relaxing your arm when the time feels right. On your leg, off your leg. Maybe shift about in the chair if you need to. I could stay here all day. I don't know about you.
Feels good. Feels good in the back of the legs too.
Back of the legs, yeah. Now let's slowly come back up to seated position. Bring that leg down and scoot towards the edge of the chair. We're going to get a little bit of hamstring release before we close up. So we could take your right leg out, kind of like what we did before. And start with your hand on your thigh. We'll ease our way down. Inhaling to find tall posture. Exhaling to tip forward. Maybe relaxing your toe downward. Maybe flexing it upward if you like more stretch in the back of your leg. Find the place that's right for you. Inhaling slowly, sitting up. Switch the legs out. Heel forward, toe up. And then when you're ready, exhale, slowly sink down to that stretch. Notice the stretch through the back of your leg, maybe even moving up towards the hip. Sometimes we even feel a lower back release, which is always nice. Relax your knee here. Slowly come back up to seated position. Let's bring our feet together and come all the way to the back of the chair. We have about enough time for a relaxation. Maybe how many minutes? A minute or so? You can do 2 minutes? Okay, great. So here's where you want to get as comfortable as you can, and it's okay if you don't have perfect posture, just for the next couple minutes. So you can relax your shoulders, you can even slide your hips forward so the chair is still supporting you. Make sure your feet are comfortable. Maybe you want to extend your legs, maybe you want to bend them. Just rest your arms where it feels good. It's also a great time to close your eyes, since there's nothing you need to watch at this point. Just listen to us as we talk you through progressive relaxation. We'll start with the muscles in our face. It might look funny, but when you're ready, inhale, kind of squeeze those muscles, your brow, your cheeks. Tighten everything up, and as you exhale, release the muscles completely. And moving down through our neck into our shoulders, the one and only time I will tell you to tense up your shoulders. Inhale, hike those shoulders up. Exhale, release them down, and notice that space between your ear, your chin, and your shoulders. We'll move into the core of our body. So tighten up those core muscles like you're doing a plank or even a squat with good form. And then exhale, release the core muscles, allowing them to soften. We don't care what we look like at this point. Now into our glutes, the hips, give them a little tightening. You might find yourself sitting up taller briefly. And then exhale, release the hips completely. Into those large muscles of our legs. Maybe press your feet to the floor to create some tension, or maybe even lift your legs up to create some tension, wherever you feel these muscles working. And then quickly release and exhale. Now into our toes. I know you can't see our toes, but we're going to just curl them up a little bit. Not enough to cause any cramping, just enough to know the muscles are working well. Exhale, release the toes. Good. Now finally, take your hands, make them into fists real tight. And then exhale, release the hands, allow your fingers to open up. Take a deep breath in, thinking about the breath flooding your body all the way through the bottom of your body, through the middle. And then exhale deeply out. Slowly inhale once again, feeling the softness in your muscles. Exhale, find that release. Now at this point, if you're enjoying the relaxation, I'd like you to just pause the video and continue as long as you'd like to. Continue to focus on your breath. Otherwise, if you're feeling good for now, gently open your eyes up. Maybe give us a smile so we know you're awake. We will find out you're awake. And let's close by extending our arms up. We're taking a deep breath in, placing our palms together, slowly floating them down right through the forehead, through the head, and finishing right at our heart center. As you exhale, feel free to take a little tip forward, a little bow if you wish. And slowly come back. Thank you for joining us. We hope that's helped to calm the body and bring you some nice stretches. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. You have Wednesday yoga any time of the day now.
Once we're back open, we will be back at it. Until then, we invite you to continue to do this video, and we'll put out some others too. Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.